All right, this one's gonna be nice and quick, but honestly, I own this. It's one of my favorite items, and since especially we are talking about barbecue season, grilling season, all the time we spent on seasoning our meats, our poultries, our porks, like, or marinating them, it's not really doing the job when you just have it laying on the surface. In comes the Deni. This is a stainless steel meat tenderizer with 49 stainless steel blades that come through into your meats. If I go this way, you can see by just depressing it. And what you're doing is you're creating little tunnels or channels for all of that flavor to travel through. Not only that, you are breaking down that fibrous muscle, so making your meat even more tender. So we started with the year with over 10,000 of these. And now 1,000 remain. It's sturdy. Let me show you your colors though. Here's your gray, 200 in the gray. Here's your red, 600 red. Here's black, around 200 in the black. It's $15.99 for a world of flavor. Literally bursts with flavor. If you haven't been using a meat tenderizer, you're missing out so much. And we're gonna see how David uses it right here in a previous presentation. As you can see on his beautiful, we're gonna call those sirloins, he's putting his seasoning on it, but then he takes his Deni, he unlocks it because there is a locking mechanism because this is stainless steel blades. And he presses and depresses those blades into that meat all over time and time again, creating those little tunnels for all of that seasoning to travel through that entire steak. And think about your marinades. You spend countless time, like so much time creating these marinades and spices. You put your meat in, the meat is expensive, the ingredients are expensive, you put it in the refrigerator for a day, maybe a few hours. Don't you want all of that umami flavor, that rich flavor to travel through and become a part of every single bite? That's what this does. Now, I do have some stats for you that in a test using the tenderizer, it has been shown to decrease marinating time by 66% versus a non-tenderized steak and absorb more marinade by 60% versus a non-tenderized steak. That is the power of the Deni. That is the power of a meat tenderizer. You know, we talk about filet mignon when we bite into it as it being buttery and melt in your mouth. Fact is, any steak can have that same consistency if you tenderize it properly. Now, it doesn't have to just be your steaks like we're watching David. This could be your pork chops. This could be your chicken breasts, your chicken thighs. It doesn't matter. Just use the tenderizer. Now, it does have that locking mechanism as well because you don't want little hands getting into this. It also has a little bit of a protective sheath, if you will, a protective cover. So I keep mine top shelf in one of my cabinets, one of my pantries. So you can see right there, it keeps everything nice and protected. The locking mechanism is right here. That way to unlock, this way to lock. And again, all you do is you press this to the surface of the meat and press down. When you press down, these little steel blades, 49 of them, come through, piercing your meat, whatever that meat may be, or poultry or chicken or fish, and now all that marinade, all that seasoning travels throughout all of that steak that you spent so much money on, giving it extra flavor, giving it extra buttery texture. Let me remind you of your colors. This here is your red. Here is your black. And then here is your gray. These are final quantities. They're not coming back into stock. You're saving over $12 off the QVC price, and it's $5.33 on your 3 easy pays. There are over 100 5-star reviews, so if you look it up on QVC.com, it's K51731. Take a look at those reviews, read them, and you'll see how many people have fallen in love with the Deni meat tenderizer. Hey, this is the top that I'm wearing. It's super